Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing pickle shots. Watch our videos, laugh a lot. Well, join us and the care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat. With everywhere and Harold and Jolo came to see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Games going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about, so I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. Once it's for certain, we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. Is the after show chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufresne.
Yo, this is Clownvis, host of Clownvis to the Rescue, and you're watching the After Show Chat. I thought you knew. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, all right, how everybody's doing tonight?
Hello, Harold.
Hello, good evening. Hope you all had a good weekend. We have Gene, how you doing?
Just wanted to show my shirt, you know.
Yeah, show off your Mr. Muscles and Johnny shirt. There you go.
Give me a second.
Wow, talk about Mr. Muscles.
Sleeves still attached.
Yes,
Sleeve still attached.
will not be
Sleeves
removed.
still attached.
That's why I wore this tonight. I don't have too many left with sleeves.
Me and Aaron.
And you want
tonight.
and you wanted to look nice for your guests. I'm glad you dressed up, Gene.
Yeah, I said no chairs.
Yeah, I hope you put pants on for our guests too.
Oh, no, we're
All right, welcome everybody. We have Tiny Tim in there in the audience. We have our good friend Buzz. Buzz, you know, Kim, we were just talking about you. I was telling our guests, I said, there's only one person that's gonna be mad if we're late, and that was you. So I'm glad you're in there. Mother Teresa, Krista's in there. Travis, we have a whole bunch. Jennifer, Benita. All right, we got a bunch of people.
We
in
have
there.
Gene in there. Oh,
We got Gene. Well, look. We have our guests on this side of me is Mr. Muscle's son, Don Lee, famous Korean actor right here.
yeah.
And on this side of me, we have Grandpa Al Munster. And but we have we have two better. I'm sorry, Don Lee. I'm sorry, Grandpa. But we have better guests than you guys tonight. So we're gonna kind of push y'all on the side for a little while. Tonight,
real quick, who's in the middle behind you? Because when our guests come on, we're going to be staring at them for a long time. I can't remember who that is.
Army of the Dead, Bruce Campbell.
Oh, Bruce Campbell. Thank you.
Bruce Campbell.
I know. Ramona loves him.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell's behind me. All right.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. But tonight, as everybody was seeing on that have been talking about for the last week or so, a little bit over a week, we have two guests that is coming on tonight from the band Nonstop To Cairo. We have two members that's going to join us tonight, and we're really excited. We got August Ash and Nick, and we're gonna welcome them right now. Hey, Ramona.
Hey, wait 1 second. Let me get that real.
Yes. Angela has a little video to introduce them.
Hi, Ramona.
Hi, Ramona. And let's roll it.
All right, so let's welcome in August and Nick. There we go. There's Nick and there's August. Hey, man.
Oh, what's going on, guys?
Everybody in the middle. Look at that.
Long time no see. And yeah, Bruce. I was about to say Bruce Willis, but it's not Bruce.
Bruce Campbell, yes.
Yeah,
Still the
Bruce
man.
Campbell.
Still the man.
Yeah, right there, right between y'all, just looking at y'all like with love. All right, guys, how y'all doing, man? Why don't you introduce yourselves? August, why don't you go first, and then Nick could go next.
Guys, what's going on? I am Ash, part of Nonstop To Cairo, one of the lead singers. Very happy to be here tonight. And I must say, at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock around this time, it's nice to see lively faces and energy in the room tonight.
Yeah, all right. Thank you for the kind words. All right. Nick.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Nick. I'm a guitar player, singer from Nonstop To Cairo. Glad to be here with everybody tonight.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, we
Welcome.
thank y'all. We thank y'all. Go ahead, Aaron. What you saying?
Oh, I said welcome. Yeah.
All right, guys. Why don't you start off? How long y'all been together as a band? Why don't you start there?
I think we're running on Nick and I now. What would we say? We're almost 15 years now.
Wow.
I think
Nice.
that's where we're at right now. What year is it? Yeah, 2023. Around 15 years.
Getting there.
Nonstop To Cairo, and it has been a hell of a ride, guys. We are very much so enjoying ourselves, and we're just ecstatic and grateful that things are somewhat getting back to normal, so that live music is able to be played in venues, and there not be the looming epidemic, things like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, just happy to be out and about.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it's weird because y'all only 20, so y'all been together 15 years. Y'all started when you were 5. No,
Prodigies of me.
that's a dad joke. I'm sorry.
I did start when I was 5.
You probably did start when you were 5.
All
Now
it is a little exercising and water. You got to do
Water, that's my key ingredient I'm missing.
I don't drink water. I look kind of young.
Oh, I don't. I'm only 25. I look good myself.
There you go.
Well, y'all been, but that's amazing. 15 years playing together, and did y'all have other projects before that y'all played in before Nonstop To Cairo? And how did y'all meet? That's the biggest question I got is how did y'all guys meet? From
Which question, Harold?
how did you guys meet? All right, what about that? 2-part.
We grew up in the same town on Long Island, and eventually we grew up on the same town. Not at first, but we were kind of acquaintances of brothers that were I was friends with the older brother, and August was friends with the younger brother. So that's how we technically physically met.
Yeah.
But we had around 2009 is when we kind of started the band together.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
we knew each other since junior high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And were y'all in any other bands before Nonstop To Cairo? Nick, I know we were looking you up. Not that we were stalking you, but when we were looking, we saw you were in a band before, like a metal band, kind of.
Yep. Yeah, I went from a jam band to a metal band to this band. Everything.
Oh, wow.
Tiny Tim was born in 2009.
Oh, you're
Y'all both sharing a birthday. 15. There you go. We have a lot of young people. Kinsey's in there too. That's my granddaughter. Yeah. Well, I just recently discovered. It's weird how you just recently discover bands. I mean, y'all been together for 15 years, and it's like so many other things. Like if you're not introduced to the music, or if you because I know a lot of music, but it's hard to get introduced to new music. And whenever I heard you guys, I'll be honest, I was blown away. I mean, really, I'm not trying to kiss butt or nothing over here, but honestly, it really was, it really blew me away, y'all music. How would y'all describe y'all music to some people who never heard it before? Besides good. I like that. That's good.
you know, that for the last 15 years, guys, we've been jumbling around with the process of identification. Music is this medium that you get so much from all different sources, all different sounds, and like how a person is inspired, it kind of incorporates in that. So
Totally.
it's tough to put us in a, and I still say it to this day, because you know what, the music execs, everybody's like, what are you?
Right.
And you kind of give the shrug, like, well, we're a little bit of everything. And I feel that Nonstop To Cairo, as over the years, now that we've kind of perfected what we call this East Coast fusion of alternative rock, alternative hip hop, and just like little dabs of reggae here, a little bit of horn here, a little bit of ska here. It just incorporates everything we grew up with, and every member has brought something different to the table to make our sound what it is today. So that's the best way I can explain it.
That's an awesome explanation. I'll tell you the truth, Ash. That's a very good explanation. I like that explanation a lot. You know what? Yeah, you know why? Because some people, it's true. Because a lot of times people like what kind of band is? What kind of band is this? What kind of band is that? I like to just say, sometimes they're just good. They're just a mix of
music.
Music
is music.
It's good. It's not.
Yeah.
You don't have to pigeonhole everybody into one genre of music. It's just good music. And this is a story I was talking about a little bit earlier. What I wanted to tell y'all. So yesterday I was riding around with my wife, and my wife doesn't like punk. And if I put on punk, and I'm a punk guy, you know, she's like, oh, you're gonna listen to punk again? You know, you're gonna listen to Jack Hollis' new album. So I put on you guys yesterday. We were driving around the Orleans, and she never complained. And we were listening to Not Today, and we were listening to the whole EP y'all have, and it played like 2 times. And to me, she was listening and she never complained. To me, that's this. For me, my take is
That was a win.
That's a win. It is pretty good there.
Harold, that was our rites of passage right there. Thank you.
But that shows me. I said, you know, this is accessible to everybody. You know, because my wife doesn't like punk, but your sound.
Hey, Harold, that stops you from sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I didn't have to sleep on the couch last night. But it's true that it really, if nobody listened to your music, it's really it's really just good. And there's no, I mean, I know y'all have different fusions of different sounds, but it's just good music.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
yeah. And the new album and the new EP is just fantastic. And I tell you what, in a perfect world, and no world's perfect, we know that, especially music. Not Today would be like a radio. I mean, that could really be on the radio.
Yeah.
We really, really do appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't want to kiss y'all butt. I mean, I'm telling you the truth.
Harold, are you trying to get
You're doing it. You're sure doing it.
Listen, you can call it an album if you want.
There you go. Album is like 10 or more tracks. I'm old school.
I know.
I feel like an EP is like 6 or 7 tracks. You know, it's like old school vinyl days. You know, when did y'all record this? The new one, and tell us about the new record.
We started the recording process in 2021, and it was a different experience because we had some moving parts at the time that we started the project.
Yes,
we kind of had to like piece some things together, but it kind of finished strong with the classic lineup coming back together and making it an actual EP or whatever
record.
Good word.
Instead of just the 2 singles like we were, maybe only originally going to do.
Right.
And it turned into the full project. But
yeah. And what's the name of the record?
The name of the record is Kai.
Okay.
And it's got a pretty special meaning.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to talk about that or not, but that's up to you guys.
Well, I do feel like it's one of the reasons why we're having a conversation with you guys today. It is also a fundamental foundation to the inspiration of what we tried to put together for this particular project. So, for those who do not know, Kai is an acronym for Kevin Anand Itwaru. And Kevin was one of our former bandmates, just a brother in arms. And we had a lot of years, a lot of great times with Kevin. And sadly, right before COVID, actually, Kevin took his own life, going through some things. And it was a huge turning point for Nick and I. It was a huge turning point for the band and just friends and family. We were all in a dark place with it. And it took some time. It really did take some time. And like Nick said, one of those moving parts, we didn't have Kevin. And Kevin was super talented. He played keys in our band as well as trumpet. And he did it at the same time. He was one of those players that could touch an instrument and be like, okay, I'll be back in 5 days. And we'll be like, be back in 5 days. And then he'll have a piece written for the instrument if he has it, just learning it. And he was just a very special, amazing human being. And I couldn't find any other way to put this project out without giving him a tribute and a celebration to his life. So that's where Kai comes from, guys. And
Cheers to Kai.
Cheers to Kai.
Yeah, cheers. Yes, I didn't know. Yeah, and I know.
I'm sorry. We had started the project with him. So I guess technically it did start a little earlier than 2021.
Right.
But at that time it was just, hey, let's go in and record a song. Although we were planning on doing an album, and it was a big kind of like, that was our next step. We were getting ready to do an album, and then we were working on the one song, and then unfortunately
that's a tough loss, for sure. And it's just anybody who's going through any and if you have any question, and depression is one of them things, you have to reach out, look, even if anybody's out there is in needs help. I mean, you could always reach out to Harold Dufresne, even call one, just little Aaron. I'm telling you,
Mr. Muscles.
Yeah. Look, I've had plenty of people over the years confide in me with a lot of stuff, and it's a shame for that. And if you didn't see the video for Not Today, was it that song kind of a tribute? Was it the video a tribute to him also?
Yeah.
Yes. I get teary-eyed when I watch it. I'll be honest with you, but it's a great song. But you do get teary-eyed.
And thank you for sharing that with us, and sharing that, what a beautiful way to honor a memory. That's really powerful.
Yes.
We really appreciate that, Gene.
Yeah.
We're doing our best right now to get that message across. And I mean, although the majority of the music doesn't seem too sad, it's just the energy we're putting out there of musicians just figuring it all out and figuring out a sound that people can relate to. Because you know what? You don't realize when you wake up in the morning how grateful you should be. Like, some people aren't going to get up tomorrow. People will not wake up tomorrow. And it hit me a couple of years back in that realization that, when I wake up, I could be pretty lucky.
Yeah.
To be up, and I can change my life today and do something with that. And I think that was the motivation I found within myself out of Kevin's passing. And we just, Nick and I have just been on it, man. We've just been on it. So we're happy Kai was able to be completed. We're back in the studio right now, even just working on some more tunes.
Awesome.
got the juices going, and at some point in time, I would love to go and visit Seattle, Missouri, and Jersey, and shoot out there to perform for you guys, because I promise you, the live show. If you like the album, the live show,
you ain't nothing. You ain't heard nothing yet, Harold. I would love y'all to come to New Orleans. I'll be honest with you.
We only got a brief pass through on our way to. We played a few shows in Texas.
Oh, okay. So you
made a quick stop down there and ate the best meal of our lives.
For this birthday, it was awesome. I'm quite the sleeper in the van, so I just remember like passing out, and it had to have been Virginia I passed out in, and when I woke up, I'm like looking around, and I'm like, what state are we in? And I just see like the bayou and stuff. Happy birthday, and I'm like, oh my god, you stopped here! Like, we stopped here because it's your birthday, but we're also fucking exhausted, and we want to eat. Really, birds, one stone. It was perfect, and we had a great time in New Orleans.
Well, that's good to hear. Have some boudin, suck some crawfish heads, and you were back with the room.
Sampler, rabbit soup, they had it all, man.
That red fish.
Red fish. You get the red fish sauce pecan. Oh, there you go, Jackie Chan. That is dope.
Jackie knows.
Harold Dufresne knows too. I tell you what. You down to New Orleans, I'll do a crawfish ball for us. Oh, right. Yeah. 15. Do y'all still? Do y'all make your living doing a band, or is it a day job, or even you still have day jobs that you have to do? I mean, it's tough right now, probably. I'd imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still on the grind, the double grind.
Yeah, and Little is a musician too, and she's in the same. Want to make it,
you put in a shift, and then you put in another shift.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah, it's like 2 days in one.
The essence of nonstop in general, because life is nonstop.
Totally.
Definitely.
But it has to be fun,
You have to love it.
Do it for the love.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Just like what we do. Anything you do in life. I mean, if you don't love what you're doing, then it don't. I mean, you're gonna be miserable your whole life. You got to really love. And if you don't love your job, you got to find something that you do love that'll make up for that time you got to go and go to that crappy job.
Life's too short to be miserable.
100%. 100%. I agree with that.
Yep.
Now, if only I could hit the lottery, I didn't be less miserable. But that's another story.
Yes, that's true.
But if you do what you love, I mean, like us, we wake up just like you guys probably, and if y'all have a project and maybe you're looking forward all day, just go to the studio and perform and meet and play that music and write and create new music. What about the pandemic? That whenever the pandemic hit, that kind of put a little brakes on the band for a little while, or how did that affect the band?
Yeah, well, it was literally the shutdown happened like a week after Kevin's wake. So kind of like we were just in a
hit and hit. It was
double hit.
That's crazy. Yeah,
it is. And we didn't see each other for a little while. Ooh. And no practices or anything. Communicating like this on the Zooms.
Right.
We're just checking in on each other.
So 2020 was a rough year. Sounds right. That was a fun year. And I can imagine one thing on top of another, and that's right. And whenever something like that happens, like whenever I lost my best friend, you need that network to it helps so much if you have that network. But after the pandemic, it must have been even harder just to. I mean, you can't be there for each other, and I'm sure y'all were all friends, and at that time y'all needed to be with each other, and it just.
Yeah, it was a tough few months. We didn't didn't necessarily stay apart for that long.
Yeah.
You know, we were starting to practice again.
Yeah,
Certain capacities.
Yeah, cheat a little.
We were sneaking.
Sneaking.
Practices outdoors at a park.
Yeah, just 6 feet away. I mean, you're in the you play music anyway. You're 6 feet away anyway. You don't want to get too close to everybody else anyway. So 6 feet's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely affected things for a while there, and you know, the show was being shut down for a while. That was rough, because that's definitely our main outlet of how we communicate our feelings, I guess, and how we get through things.
Yeah.
So,
that's if anybody in the chat has any questions, just throw them out. Lil Aaron, you had a question? You had any questions?
I saw some of your influences, and I saw Fishbone was one of them. Do you have any other ska bands that are big influences on you guys? Because I'm a big ska head, so I just
Same. Oh, are we gonna do it
So-
now?
yeah, Ramona.
I know. I want to ask about your name so bad.
Yeah, where did the name come from? Nonstop To Cairo.
Well, as far as the first question, I'll be honest. I didn't listen to a ton of ska growing up. My most favorite band that I've found recently is a band, The Pilfers, who I really like. And they kind of have their own little style about it, where they kind of mash things into the style, and I really like what they do.
Nice.
And what's the band's name?
The Pilfers.
Yeah, definitely check them out. Very cool.
I will.
Thank you.
But like when we originally started, we never to a degree thought how our horn setup was ska-esque, but as we continue playing with other bands, we got these great opportunities. We've opened up for Fishbone. We've opened up for the English Beat, opened up for the Ska Flaws, and you kind of get an idea that maybe it's not exactly ska, but there's these, like I said before, with us, there's these hints of that reggae and the ska that kick in, because you know what, the note sounds good, because ska is good music, and so when we've had a chance to incorporate some of that within our tunes, it's just really turned out awesome, and it's just something new, something fresh. But not too many ska influences, but there is bits of ska within our music. So great question though.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what about the name Nonstop To Cairo?
That's all Nick. He can explain that.
All right. Ramona wanted to. After Ramona's been talking about this for 3 weeks now. Ramona's like, I gotta find out the name of the name.
The name is interesting. You know, we were transitioning from the metal band to being just a 3-piece. The singer had left at that point, so I was taking over the vocal duties, and we were kind of more. At first, Nonstop To Cairo was a little more like straight rock. You know, we were coming from the metal, but we were still hanging on to the metal a little bit. But, I couldn't do the metal vocals and sing. So anyway, we were in this period where we started playing a few shows with no name, or we went back to our jam band name for a show. We're like, nah, this isn't going to work. So at one point, I had gone to a New York Rangers playoff game, and I was on the way back on the Long Island Railroad, and I just happened to see the ad, bam, right there. Nonstop To Cairo, flight starting at $299.
Oh, I love this so much.
on the Delta ad, and
Thank you, Delta.
I might have had a few beers at the Garden, but I must have written it down before I went to sleep that night. I was the next day, but I had it I was like, was it Onward to Cairo? Or I found where I written it, and I was like, oh, that was it. And to be honest, it got written on a list with about 40 other names on a piece of paper. And we locked ourselves in the studio one day, and that name was the only one that the 3 or 4 of us at the time were like, we don't hate it. Let's get it. Yeah, so we're Nonstop To Cairo. And we were all like, all right, that's kind of cool, whatever. Yeah, Cairo. All right, yeah, we can. And that was it, you know. So it was kind of like a very random selection. But it grew into us, the non-stop part of it.
That's
and Egypt was always like a place that was like seemed like so far away, like so hard to get to, like a lot of work involved
and mysterious on top of it.
Yeah, a lot of mystery.
Yeah,
you have a lot of people like to this day in Cairo, Egypt, that can't explain certain things that from the past were built. You know what I'm talking about with the pyramids, certain things. And it's just like this idea of heading to this mystery at all times. And then that's what the music is, because you, at the end of the day, you have your goals, but no one knows where you're headed in life. Like you can't map it out. Am I right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's right.
Apparently, some people can.
This group
very well structured.
Yeah, set up when you're good, but you know.
Hey, Harold, we have a question on
people.
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna get Jennifer's real fast. I was gonna get Jennifer Templar. What's a childhood song that you both love first? Let y'all have a common song. It's what Jennifer asked. What was
An
your
early song you liked when you were a young
Yes.
kid?
Oh man.
Did y'all like the
Jennifer, this is not fair. It's not fair.
So there was a movie called Dirty Dancing.
Jennifer? They went to school. They went to school and they both like, oh, McDonald had a farm. I mean, that was good.
Literally. I was rapping to that for a few years.
They
no, I don't know about it.
But whenever y'all met, whenever y'all got together and started the band, what was you like? What was the goal like? Like we want to create a rock band, or look, we both love this kind of music, and let's just start a band doing this. Like, what was the startup? You know, what was the idea? You know, it's like,
Nick, what was the startup?
Well, we wanted to start a band. And
Honestly, I mean, August had just come back from Florida, and he had been doing some hip hop stuff down there. And I always loved hip hop growing up. So he popped in the studio one day, and we were just jamming, and he threw his flavor into it, and we were like, ooh, that's fresh. That's a little different, you know. And I like the two vocalist kind of approach. You know, we kind of started vibing off of each other quickly and well, and it was fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
So as far as a vision, I mean, I think we just always wanted to make unique, fresh music, you know, not be, you know, just follow what our hearts are telling us where a song should go and which songs should be on a project.
Yeah.
Totally.
Even if they don't sound anything like each other.
Totally. Yes.
So-
Whatever comes out, right? Whatever you feel it comes out it is what it is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's helped us over the years, you know, maybe it's hurt us over the years. That's because it's been harder to place us sometimes, and we don't have like a necessary like obvious, oh, they should go out with this band or
Right. I could see that.
Yeah, other bands look and they're like, what, you know.
Yeah.
But when we play with everybody else, then all of a sudden, you know, then it's like, oh,
It's all
Yeah.
so we realize that we can fit with almost any crowd, I would say.
Oh, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Definitely. Listening to your music. I mean, and I can imagine too, like you said, it must be hard because it's so hard to categorize. It's like, what do we go out with? A punk band? Do we go out with a metal band? Do we go out with a rap? What kind of? And I can imagine it's somebody who's trying to book a tour or something. It must be, it must be hard to do, But like you said, it's just good music. It's just
it's hard because you're doing something genuine. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Different.
So it's true to
Different.
yourselves at the end of the day, and you're making what you want to make for the right reason.
100%.
You know.
Yeah, authentic. Yeah.
Literal tea. I was gonna say the same thing. I've been in 2 bands like that where you can't book them because it's too different. But that's because that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
So what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, like you're not gonna change it. Like
if you
you're doing it for the love, you're doing it for the love, and
I don't like make up a genre.
There you go, the Nonstop To Cairo genre. That's it. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, for Erin, like she always tries to figure out what hers is, and I was like, babe, why don't you just call it apartment rock and roll?
I love it.
You hear the ambience of the apartment now.
We're in her recording studio as we speak. Like we're here. We are.
Amazing.
A lot of people want to know where they can find your music. I mean, I'm sure y'all. I mean, I know you. I mean, y'all on Spotify and every place
It's on
else.
Spotify.
Yeah.
A lot of
but do
videos
y'all have
on
a
YouTube.
vinyl for sale? Do y'all sell vinyl or anything else?
We actually have vinyl of our previous album, Dabble Heavy. Yeah, and that's out for sale. We're in stock with that, and does well. I gotta love vinyl. Gotta have some like old school things out there because it at the end of the day it goes back to the sound. Sound on vinyl is like some of the warmest stuff you will hear. Your ears get accustomed to because of just how it's made, and love it. And actually the Dabble Heavy album sounds incredible on the vinyl.
We do have CDs of the new album Kai for sale. We are working on getting our online merch available, but it's not 100% ready yet. But you can find us on Spotify, Apple, YouTube. We have a bunch of videos on our YouTube page.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, definitely check us out.
And yeah, we're all over Instagram and all that stuff. So yeah, please give us a follow on Spotify and check us out.
Yep, y'all do have a lot of videos on YouTube. I'll put it that way. Oh, look, this, you want to know a generic question? Here we go. There's my grandson. He wants to know how many songs do you have specifically?
Oh well,
he's very detailed oriented.
You have to get this right.
What's the margin of error here?
Careful, Nick. He will fact check us.
I think we have over 30 songs recorded on out there, and we definitely have 60 songs or so. More than that. Total.
There you go, Lane. There's your answer to your question. That is it. I'm gonna whenever next time he's riding with me in the car, my grandson, I'm gonna say, look, we're gonna listen to all the songs. Let's count them, okay? We're going on a long road trip.
That's perfect. Run it up.
Yeah. Going to California, we're gonna count those songs. Let's go. Oh man. Well, look, guys. Lil Aaron, Gene, Ramona, anybody else? Y'all have any questions? I mean, I don't want to let y'all go, but if y'all have any questions, more questions?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. You're great. That's all.
Yeah, and Chris is right.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, rather listen to someone who puts passion to what they do. Yeah, me too. Yes. I cannot. I mean, y'all don't know my history, but I cannot. I'll tell you right now. I just can't stand the norm. I cannot stand.
I know.
Generic.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something.
I don't want to go on a rant.
I gotta take it. I'm gonna take it real quick because, I mean, you can see we're countercultural, but when we met Harold, I loved him. He's great. And then slowly along the journey, I realized Harold is a punk rocker.
Oh, big
And I
time.
mean, he's just old school legit. And I was like, oh my God, you never would have thought it. And he is the man. It's just real fun.
I know people look at me and they see. I'm good. What's good about Harold Dufresne? I fit in both worlds. Like I could go fit in like a business meeting and nobody would even know me, any different.
I don't know about a business meeting, but
they don't let you eat crawfish in the business meeting.
Oh, they don't? Oh,
It ain't crawfish.
I ate crawfish in business meetings before. Believe you me, nobody stops me.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I just can't stand pre-manufactured, normal. I need to be different. I need to come from the soul. I need somebody to have passion for it, and you guys really, really do. I mean,
yeah, it comes through for sure.
Yes, it comes through your love for what y'all do. It really, really does.
Appreciate that, Harold.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
we need that. That's motivation for us, man.
Yeah.
We know our hearts. We know our hearts in the right place, and we have to trust our ears. There's definitely a sound within our music that, personally, I believe people will just enjoy once they get an idea of what we're about. So, the next plan for Kai is just getting it out there further. We want to play out live. We're working on some things. We're working with some drummers, so on and so forth, so that we can be able to get to those locations, play, and do our thing.
Well, that's going to be
And
great.
now you have our backs too. So, or we
Have
your backs. Wait, yeah, you know what I mean.
We have your back.
We're just back to back. That's what we're doing.
I've worked all day and I'm delirious. So.
and look, guys, and again, I'm not trying to suck up or nothing. I tell it like it is, but your music, it should be played out a lot of places. I mean, I like music that I know nobody else. I mean, look, I'll show you. I listen to some punk that I know I'm the only one who's gonna like this, so I'm not even gonna try, to show other people. But I'm telling you the truth. Listening to your record, and I must listen to it. I'm gonna get 20 times, probably. I'll be honest with you. And it is just accessible, and I think really people would need to hear it. And I think if people would hear it, and in a perfect world, people would hear it, people would dig it. I just know they would. It really is music that hits your soul. I mean, it's very good. Compliments to you guys.
Thank you,
Cheers to you for helping spread the word.
All you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. And look, and whenever the new record comes out, maybe I'll reach out to you guys and we'd be happy to promote y'all again. Definitely have y'all on. Y'all were very fun, and we do appreciate it, y'all coming on.
Yeah.
And you made new fans out there with this, and I know people that's gonna go in the chat and gonna go listen to it. Krista and Travis, they're all music fans. I know they're gonna enjoy it. I know they're gonna dig it, and you're probably gonna pick up new fans from them too. And there's a segment, one person who watches our show. It's called "What's Travis Spinning?" We always ask, "Hey, yo, what's Travis spinning?" I bet you when your new record comes out, he's gonna say, "I'm spinning the new Nonstop To Cairo." I know he will.
We are small, but we are passionate.
Yes, we have passionate fans. We do have passionate fans.
And widespread.
And that's what we need in this world, guys. Like, we really appreciate our time here with you guys. And
thank you.
What a great podcast to just get music out there and get an idea of what the artists are about.
Yeah, well, that's good. And look, Emily Daniel's gonna go check you guys out. And this is Travis's wife that I was talking about. That what's Travis spinning? He knows, she knows he will, because he will go check it out. Yeah. Look, guys, I can't thank y'all enough.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, we say around here, when you come on the show, you're a good guest. We're friends forever. We will consider y'all friends forever. Anytime y'all want to come promote something, y'all more than welcome.
yeah.
Just hit me up and say something, and we'll have you on. New record's gonna come out. I'm gonna blast it to it. I'm always gonna push y'all whenever I can.
Appreciate it.
And maybe I'll go ride with my wife again and
Yeah, we got to do the wife test again. Just
the new album, ride around the audience and play it for her. All right, what do you think of this one?
Thanks, CMG.
All right, gang.
Thanks, guys.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all very much.
All right, friends forever.
Y'all be safe. All right, y'all be safe out there, and good luck with everything y'all do in the future.
Yeah. Once you make it, if you make it and you need 5 weird variety show YouTube people, we're here for you.
Ramona, you're the first we're calling. Guaranteed.
Campbell even.
All right. Hey, look, gang, y'all be careful, okay? And y'all stay safe. Love each other.
Thank you, guys.
And stay strong.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you.
I think y'all have to exit. There you go.
All
Nick.
right.
All right. Very good guy. Very good. Very good.
Standing
Yes.
O. I can't stand the 13 minutes, but I will. Oh, hey, we did Gene and Ramona. Look at
Yeah,
that.
we did Ramona
Screen down.
That was fantastic.
Hey, Harold.
Yo.
I want to go in a direction, my own direction right now with the show. Can I do this?
Well,
give me 5 minutes to think it over.
timer on the screen.
I'm just joking. Angelo, take it away, my man.
I have a little something I want to show everybody.
Is it for me? Is it for me?
Somebody here.
Right.
I'm just going to go at it right now.
All right, go for it.
Here we go.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Dufresne.
Here we go.
Let me put my screen.
Hey guys,
Hold
Angelo
up.
here. Tomorrow's me and little Aaron's 8th wedding anniversary. Here I'll show you the video that started it all. Some of the wedding and some of the post-wedding receptions. And some pictures throughout the years. Enjoy!
Can't hear it. I wish I could make it louder. I'm saying, baby, there's nobody that's been more worth it to be with than you.
It's a dub over.
So, all right, ready for this? Skirt.
Oh, so smooth.
And the band on right now is the Slackers.
Okay. Wow, look at Mike.
Ooh,
There's Mike right there, looking all snazzy.
look out. That's
I just grabbed his boob.
Hopefully we don't get stabbed for this.
I don't think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, crowd, hello, crowd. Yeah. I take the errand to be my wedded wife, my best friend, my soulmate, to have and to hold from this day forever, baby. Nice. I am. I take the Angelo.
I take the Angelo
To be
to be
my wedded husband, my best friend, my soulmate, to have and to hold from this day forever. Baby. Best man, step right up here, and Angelo, the ring for your wife. And repeating, I give you this ring as a symbol of the love that I have for you. That's right.
You're matching in the background.
D'Angelo. And repeating, I give you this ring as a symbol of the love that I have for you. My love. With these vows, with this ring, I thee wed. Baby. Wise men say, all the fools rush in. Angela, look in your wife's eyes and say, honey, I promise.
Honey, I promise.
To love you tender. And I'll never leave you at Heartbreak Hotel. Or any hotel. Now I want you to raise up your left hand. Or your right. Whatever's good. And just wiggle it. And say, honey, I'll be your hugger. Burning love. Baby. Aaron say, I promise. To love you tender. And I'll never. Return. You. To sender. Yeah. Live from Las Vegas, Nevada, I announce the world that Angelo and Aaron are. Nice. Yeah, say that again, Mama. Nice. Thank you. They are husband and wife together. You, sir, may now kiss your beautiful wife.
no one more worth it to be with than you.
Aww.
Through all the good and all the bad, we have conquered everything and laughed along the way. At this point, with what we share and all we have been through, I'm more than glad that we have shared everything with each other and all our super best friends on the after show chat.
Aww. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet.
I'm so happy to see that Angelo took Cheeto's advice. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. I heard him in the audience. That's all he said. Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, that's definitely how they talk to each other.
Very
Yeah.
beautiful, Angelo. Angelo,
Yes, Your
very
Highness.
beautiful.
Just kidding.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Very touching. Aaron, you're a lucky gal.
I know. There's nothing like Angelo, honestly. Very sweet. Sweetie pie.
There you go. Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
I think you say that more to Angelo than Angelo says that to Aaron.
Yes.
Very beautiful. Good job, Angelo. Good job. Even Tiny Tim agrees. Good job, Angelo.
Aww.
Thank you, Tiny Tim. You got Tiny Tim's seal of approval.
There you go.
Hey, gang, we're gonna do mystery song, but why don't y'all get y'all stuff together from that little care package we got earlier this week? And we'll talk about that in a little bit. In the meantime, while y'all grab that, there is no Travis. What's Travis spinning tonight? Travis got busy. No problem.
Hey, Harold.
Yo,
it's Dante sending.
It's what?
What's John DeGante sending?
Oh, well, you have your stuff.
Oh,
well, you got to get it ready if you're going to do the segment. I mean,
I'm
you can't just throw it out there and not have your stuff ready there.
Oh, I got mine.
I can't wait because I've been dying to try some of this, and I don't want to try it until I show it. John Giante, I think he's in the chat tonight. Sent us a little care package that after show chat gang, and I want to thank him, and I'm sure all of us want to thank him.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
So much.
A little Rocky Road fudge.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what? When I saw this, you know what I said? I love Rocky Road.
That's the only version of that song in my mind.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Oh, it's the better one.
Yeah. Frog jam. Now, it's not made from frogs. It's figs, raspberry, oranges and ginger. Frogs, jelly. Jam.
Get it right.
Get my jam right. I got my jam on.
Oh my gosh.
Listen to Nonstop To Cairo. I got my jam on. Really is a good album, gang. I'm not trying to say, just it really is a great album. You got to go listen to it. And the one I've been dying to try, and I didn't open it yet, was the pork sticks quesadilla. Ooh la la. Well, everybody, I'm going to take the quesadilla. Anybody want to try the Rocky Road or the jam?
I'm going to try the...
Oh, Angelo, do you have a different one?
Which one? Oh, I have the pork stick quesadilla.
Oh, cool. All right,
okay, cute.
Did you guys get one of these?
Oh, we all got different ones. Ours is
we got different one. You got Chuck. I got Rocky Road.
What'd you get? Mocha.
Mo.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
What you got, Gina Ramona?
Mocha.
Trista, you don't even know what's going on in your own family, dear?
We don't have Wait, it's what Travis is spinning,
do you have a spare one?
Travis, yeah. No, I had.
You can just let us know what he's spinning too if you want.
Yeah, you can let us know. We played all the Travis spinning I had left over. I'm turning off my camera. I got to. Oh wait, I could use my Elvis toenail clipper to open.
You could try.
True.
That was confident. Yeah, that's what I thought.
A pork stick quesadilla.
Pork stick.
Smell Cheers, John.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Here we go, guys.
This is good.
They're kind of wet.
They are wet. Yes, it's a little weird, but
tastes like a taco.
Wow. Oh, that's good.
That is good.
A great texture.
The
Thank
fudge,
you so
of
much,
course,
John.
is delicious.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Well, I appreciate everything. I'm gonna try my Rocky Road fudge for dessert a little bit, and I'm gonna put some of that frog jam on my toast bread in the morning.
Yeah, man.
All right.
This is
All right.
good.
So we don't have a what's Travis spinning, but I do have a mystery song. So I think this song's gonna be familiar to you. Not the lyrics, hopefully, but the song will be familiar to you. Let me just tell you, it's the Travis. What's spinning song? That's the song. But you have to guess the lyrics. Okay?
All right.
Play the rules there, Angelo.
All right, let's roll it.
All right, so I'm gonna play this mystery song. Don Lee, you could play. Grandpa, you could play. I'm sorry, wrong hand. Grandpa, you could play too. You don't. I can't even get this right. Right below Angelo, Grandpa, you could play too. We're gonna do this now. I don't want the music. I want the lyrics of what the lyrics are. So, Ramona, you're on a roll. You got hey gang, hey Dan, you gotta you're the defending champ. No problem, Krista. Hey, like I told Travis, it's at his pleasure. No
Pressure.
Pressure. Oh, that's the word. I was so under pressure, I couldn't think of the word pressure. So here's the mystery song. If you know it, IKI in the chat, and we'll come to you first if you know it. So we're looking for the lyrics, not the music. The lyrics. Now look, the pitch levels on this song is way off the wall. So you may blast your ears one sec. Oh, Portsy and quesadillas are going down.
Oh no!
It was good.
It's so good.
It was good. Very good.
It's good.
I never had one that tasted like that. A pork stick. All right. So it is the lyrics we're looking for, not the music. I'll tell you what the music is. It's ba 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 by Mr. T Experience. So here we go. Ba 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 ba. 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 You won't hear me, but you feel me without warning. Something's dawning. Listen, dig within your senses. You know you're defenseless. How your heart beats when you run for cover. You can't retreat. I spy like no other. Then we race together. We can ride forever, wrapped in horsepower, driving into fury, changing gear. I pull you tighter to me. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Together. Ba 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 ba. We hold
rushing by with every nerve that we have alive. We move so fast, it seems as though we've taken to the sky. Love machines in harmony, we hear the engines cry.
Oh, okay. Woo, that was rough. There ain't no Nonstop To Cairo, I'll tell you what.
Ain't no
crawfish. Ain't no crawfish. Anybody has any clue what? Ooh,
I'm sorry. I have to say no. I do I feel like I couldn't really get it at first, and then after the second verse or whatever the second part, I'm like, I recognize these words. I might know it, but I don't know it. I
think everybody will know it once they hear the
I'm like, I feel like I'm very visual, so like when I listen to lyrics, I'm like, I know I visualized these words before, so I'm like, I'm sure I've heard this before.
Yeah.
I wanted to say I'm eating the mocha fudge, and it's absolutely delicious and decadent.
I want to try it.
Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna try the fudge with pork stick.
The pork stick was so good. Thank you, John.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
Oh, no.
Wait, I got it. Here we go.
All right.
Ready? Cheers.
Combination. Cheers.
That was good, man.
I bet that's good. All right. Steve.
Oh my God.
Steve, just go ahead and tell us. Just go ahead and tell us what you think the song is.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve. I'll give you a few seconds. If not, I'm just going to play the rest. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Unless you hear it with the real music, it is a very tough song. So go ahead, Steve. I'll give you a few seconds to guess it, and then we're going to move on. We got a few more things to do. I'll give you 10 seconds. Turbo Lover. Can you hear me crying? So let's see if he's right. Let's see if he's right. On and on, we're charging to the place. So many seats in perfect synchronicity of which moon seat we feel so close to. Here we go. Here's the this roaring heavy load. And then ensure abandonment we shatter and explode. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. I'm your turbo lover. Ba, 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 ba. Tell me there's no other. Ba, 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 ba. I'm your turbo lover. Ba, 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 ba. Better run for cover. All right. Thank you, Harold Dufresne.
Wow, fabulous.
Yes, Steve Templer got it again. Steve Templer's right in there too. I think him and Ramon are right in there neck to neck.
Yes,
absolutely.
I have to say he has an advantage because a lot of the songs come from you, and they are definitely like a lot of them are songs that are in his. Like he better know these songs.
Yeah, me and Steve have the same kind of metal taste, kind of, and other stuff, other tastes together. Turbo Lover, can you? Yeah or nay, Turbo Lover? I didn't like it when it came out. I tell you what,
it's all right.
It's all right. You know what? I did like it whenever I started running, and that song came on when I was running. That really got me. I'm your Turbo Lover.
Harold, what have you been watching during your walks? I mean,
I've been listening to Nonstop To Cairo. That's what I've been listening to.
That's the best nonstop. I mean,
yeah, nonstop. I've been listening to Nonstop To Cairo, and Jagger Holly has a new album out with 27 or 28 tracks. It's a punk band, Jagger Holly, and they always do something unusual. They had a Christmas album come out, and it's just they're fun band. And they came out with a double LP with 28 tracks, I think it is, and that's what I've been. That takes my whole walk. That's like my 4 miles right there. I'm done. I mean, 28 songs. They're really good. It's a really good album. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but Mrs. Dufresne said she's out of here. Where she's going? I didn't know she was here.
That's it.
Was she watching? Oh, she must have been watching in the room with Kenzie. Oh. Hope she didn't hear me say that about Nonstop To Cairo. Actually, all right. I have something too, if we may. Mr. Muscles did a review.
Oh.
Hey.
So let's see Mr. Muscles. Oh, she was watching with. Oh, wow. Okay. I wish I would have known. I would have been best behavior. Did I get her mad?
That's it.
Angelo did mention Amy and the Sniffers. Did it, you, Angelo?
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best. Australia's finest right now.
Oh, good. I listen to Travis Punk Rock on my walk, and it does work. I love listening to that. All right, so Mr. Muscles, he got a review. He's gonna redo a review of Ghost Energy Drink Bubblicious Cotton Candy.
Oh, that's Aaron's flavor.
Oh, you tried it, Aaron?
That's Aaron's favorite flavor.
It's a good one.
You tried the Bubblicious Cotton Candy? Awesome. Well, let's see if you and Mr. Muscles agrees, and you can give your opinion after. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see Mr. Muscles' review, then we'll hear little Aaron's reviews right after. So, Mr. Muscles, let's hear your review, then we'll let Aaron do her review. So, take it away, Mr. Muscles. Hey, this is Mr. Muscles with Mr. Muscle and Johnny's review. And today, Harold Dufresne went to GNC. And let me tell you something about that GNC. Harold Dufresne was wearing a Mr. Muscles and Johnny shirt at that GNC. And the steroid clerk kind of put him down. And he kind of said, you think that's Mr. Muscles on your shirt? This is the real Mr. Muscles, he said. Well, let me tell you something, steroid freak at GNC. I'm Mr. Muscles, not you. But this is not a Mr. Muscles rant. I'm sorry. So anyway, Harold Dufresne bought Ghost Bubblicious Cotton Candy. Wow, Johnny. Thank you, Harold Dufresne. You know this cost you $3. Oh, hold this for me, Johnny, while I open it. Don't get yourself wet now. Oh, thank you. So, here we go. Now, Harold Dufresne said, Mr. Muscles, you shouldn't be drinking this. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. You can be up all night. I don't listen to Harold Dufresne. Mr. Muscles and Johnny are our own men. We'll drink whatever we want. So here we go with the Bubblicious Ghost drink. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Wait, that was Mr. Flex who laughed. Oh, never mind. Let me try this again, Johnny. I'm not sure about this. You know, Johnny, at first I thought it would be bad. I thought the cotton candy flavor, usually when you have an energy drink, the cotton candy flavor overtakes it. But I could tell it's a Bubblicious. It tastes like a Bubblicious bubble gum with a touch of cotton candy. It's actually pretty good there, Johnny. I was scared at first, the first sip, I'll tell you the truth, but... Now, this ain't gonna keep me up all night. I guarantee you that caffeine don't affect me at all, so you don't have to worry about that, Johnny, because I can sleep like a baby even after I drink all this caffeine. But anyway, on the Mr. Muscle scale, this over here, this Bubblicious Ghost, gets a... I'll give it a B, but caffeine don't affect me, Johnny. You don't have to worry about that. Let's go run some miles, Johnny. Let's go. Till next time, this is Mr. Muscle and Johnny. See you later. We're going to run. All right. I warned him. I warned him not to drink that caffeine at 4:30 in the afternoon. He was running around the neighborhood listening to Nonstop To Cairo till 7:30 at night, running around the neighborhood.
Man, on top of it, he was getting fresh with that can.
All right. Bubblicious. Oh, I forgot kids here. I don't know what. My kids today don't know what Bubblicious. Yeah, Bubblicious.
Really?
Bubble gum.
Oh, yeah. Bubblicious is still around, I think.
I guess they don't chew gum. They don't chew gum.
Well, they weren't giving it like at the supermarket checkout, like to shut up.
And I'll tell you the truth. There was a steroid dude at the GNC when I bought it, and I was wearing my Mr. Muscle shirt, and the guy kind of looked at me like with his eyebrow raised, like, "Huh, that's Mr. Muscle."
I'm the only Mr. Muscles around here.
I'm the Mr. Muscle.
Oh my God.
I used all this powder in here, and I'm Mr. Muscle. Whatever. Just ring me up. Isn't this G Fuel supposed to be $1? Not in this store, dude.
I'm excited.
Can you
Not
do
at
it?
this store, dude. Cut it out. Take your drinks and get the hell out. See, G Fuel was supposed to be $1 at GNC. That's the only reason I stopped. And I asked the guy, I said, hey, man, it's $1? It's on sale. I saw on Twitter. Not at this store.
Chill out, bro.
Right? All right.
Sorry. Just ring up my damn sour punch and I'm sorry, dude. Just give me my ghost. I'm gonna be out here. I'll be ghosting out here. But Aaron, what's your review?
I like that. I'm kind of weird with gum, like bubble gum flavored stuff and cotton candy flavored stuff. So I didn't think I was gonna like it, but something with the combination is
Mr. Muscles let me have a little sip, and I agree with you. The combination, I don't like cotton candy flavored drinks, but this was a good combination. The Bubblicious bubble gum and the cotton candy was a good flavor. Yeah. Very good. I agree with you.
Yeah. Hey, this is Mr.
I didn't want to show that again. I'm trying to take it off. And I usually press play.
He had too much caffeine.
He did. And look what Lane said. No wonder Mr. Muscles ran to my house and he said a bunch of random things really fast.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Now you know why. Now you know exactly what's going on.
Can I say a quick old lady thing?
Oh, please
do. It just put it in my mind because of Bubblicious.
Grandma
over here. When Grandma was 10, she sent 3 proof of purchases from Bubblicious and $10 in the mail to MTV to get a singled out T-shirt.
Oh,
I wish I still had it. Oh, I wish I still had it so much.
Did you get it? You got it in?
I got it. I wore it. It was one of my favorite shirts for years.
Oh, I like Bubblicious.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I never sent no bubble gum wrappers or nothing else. I never did none of that stuff.
Which is kind of surprising.
It was only that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it is surprising too.
Yeah, it seems like something that could be. But you only started doing this stuff later, so it's not like.
Yeah. Now I always did love the mail. I love to order stuff in the comic books and all. You know.
You just paid full price.
Yeah, and I always ordered the X-ray glasses. Oh, I gotta see the X-ray glasses.
Did they work, Harold?
No. I couldn't.
Imagine he's like, I'm wearing them right now.
Yeah, I'm wearing them right now. Ooh.
Yeah, that's his whole deal. He's putting the X-ray glasses.
Yeah, this is X-ray glasses right here. You should have seen Ash. She's in shape. August and Ash, they're in shape. It's Crystal Lawler sent the Bubblicious wrappers too. Oh,
I love that.
Wow.
I know. I'm dead already. I was already responding.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm just so glad I'm not alone.
I know, that's so cute. You two are wearing the same shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool.
Aaron, you must be a ghost head. Not the band The Ghost. And not as horrible, but you must be a ghost head because everything ghost drink you've been trying. I know you've been liking. You like the green apple and all that too.
Oh yeah, that's been our thing.
I think that's been the new thing because it's like sweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It was sweet. I like that Bubblicious though. It had a good combination. I don't know what it was. It was
and it had a good chew. The mouth.
No, he's talking about the drink.
Oh,
I like the Bubblicious bubblegum. I like the Bubblicious bubblegum too, and I'll still chew the bubblegum.
I didn't love the drink it, but I know it's horrible.
Hey, you guys have the ghost meatloaf flavor?
Ooh, delicious. Listen, I feel bad that I said it's horrible, so if I find one, I'll get one and I'll try it.
There you
it's
go.
Okay. No, I get it because I went in going like, I don't know, but I was like, it's actually
me too. And Miss Muscles also.
I liked them. I liked the Bang cotton candy. Like I like some of those weird sweet ones, you know. So I could like it, but
yeah, I like it. If you like, you have to like the Bubblicious flavor. You have the Bubblicious flavor. And I tell you what, I'm gonna do too real fast.
Bye.
Oh,
they were too upset.
Was it something we said?
I know. I'm sorry.
Was it something we said?
Yes.
Was it something we said? Was it something we said?
Okay, thank you.
Was it something we said? Do y'all want to hear a restaurant review?
Oh,
sure.
If y'all ever in your Covington or New Orleans area, I'm going to give y'all a restaurant review. I had this lined up. I didn't know how long we were going to go tonight, but I've been sitting on this for a month and a half, and I wasn't gonna do it, but I didn't know what would happen tonight. So I did a restaurant review. Do you want to see it? Now it's not Mr. Muscles. I ain't good like Mr. Muscles, but it is a restaurant review. Would y'all like to hear it?
Yes. Of course we do. We like a very plain vanilla flavored Harold Dufresne boring restaurant review, not Mr.
It is.
Muscles.
It is. I'm gonna be like, welcome to Harold Dufresne's restaurant reviews tonight. All right.
Wow. It's like a wrestling promo.
All right, Harold Dufresne. They want to see it, so why don't you go ahead and show it, and then we'll come back and do a little watch party, a few watch parties.
Oh.
So, yeah. So let's watch Harold Dufresne do a restaurant review.
All right.
Take it away, Harold Dufresne.
All right, after show chat short feature. We're gonna be eating at Di Martino's over here in Covington, Louisiana. We'll see what it's like. All right, we over here after show peeps at Di Martino's in Covington. They have different locations, but we're trying to one in Covington. I ordered fried mushrooms. I got the roast beef po' boy I've been wanting to try. I got a cup of gumbo and some potato salad. Mrs. Dufresne got the burger. She's not adventurous, but we'll come back and give you a report on the food in 1 second. Ready? All right, we got the fried mushrooms came in. Look at how big these suckers are right here. I heard good things about these, so let's give this a shot. Fried mushroom-licious. Okay. All right, I just finished up all the mushrooms just about myself because Mrs. Dufresne did it once. I only got 2 left. I'm gonna save this for my meal. I don't want to get full till I get my meal. I got the secret over here is if you go to Local Flavor, if you download that app, Local Flavor, you get $20. For $20, you get $40 of food. That's like $20 off your bill. Always do that. So now I'm just waiting for my roast beef, gumbo, and potato salad. All right, Harold Dufresne here. I got my gumbo, got my potato salad, and I got my roast beef. Oh, they put a lot of lettuce on here. Let me try the roast beef first. Good roast beef. Good roast beef. I'll report back later after I eat it. I got the gumbo and I got the potato salad. Gumbo's always a little thick over here, but always a lot of seafood in there. So I'm gonna enjoy this and I'll come back and report back to you guys. All right, Harold Dufresne's finished. Finished my roast beef po' boy. Potato salad was a little dry on the dry side. Wasn't that good. Roast beef po' boy, average. I had better at other places. Gumbo's a little too thick today, very thick. I would give it. My granddaughter asked me what I'd give it, but I'll give it a 6 out of 10. But there's always one thing if you don't know Harold Dufresne, I always save dessert for last. So I saved a bite of my pickle for dessert. So here goes. Now that pickle's a 10. Till next time, this is Harold Dufresne with After Show Chat. All right, so we finished eating. Like I said, now I can talk loud. I had better roast beef po' boys. It was good. It was all right. Lexi, how was your burger?
Good.
Good. She gave it a 10. Mrs. Dufresne gave hers a 9. She had a burger, and I gave my food a 6. Kind of disappointed. We ate here a couple of weeks ago. It was a little bit better. Gumbo's a little too thick. I listened to my son-in-law and got the roast beef. I had better roast beefs in New Orleans, like at the Frost Stop and Daniel's Fast Food. But had the $40 coupon. Came up to $55. I always say this 2-time rule. You eat a place the first time, it's going to be good. Second time, it's going to be So, till next time, this is Harold Dufresne.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Dufresne. Yeah, we were scared we were going to get kicked off, but I think the music was okay.
No, and they were good. We were jamming.
Yeah, it
over
was
here.
quite.
It was funny.
Yeah,
It was a funny one.
I can say that judging by how the sandwich looked, I'm not surprised. I'm like, yeah, Harold wouldn't give that a 10 out of 10. For
Yeah. The roast beef wasn't my cup of tea.
Mhm.
Potato salad was a little dry. The gumbo was a little thick. And fried mushrooms were good. I'll give it that. But they put cheese
by
on
looking
top.
at it.
What's that?
Can you tell by looking at it, like
what the roast beef?
Just all the food and stuff. Could you tell, like?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
good.
before you ate it, like
Oh
did you
yeah.
like, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could spot with I eat first with my eyes, and I could spot it. And I said, no, this ain't my type of roast beef. This ain't my, I could tell the gumbo's too thick. I could tell right off the bat because people make a thick gumbo. No, you gotta have a little. Good gumbo's a little watery. It don't want to be thick like gravy. Oh,
no, soup.
Yeah, you want it soup.
You don't want to be chewing on your gumbo.
Yeah. And it's dark and it's more strong. But the mushrooms are good. Mrs. Dufresne don't eat them, but I did it. But the only bad thing, they had like cheese on them. I didn't care for that part. But this is my theory. And I always tell my wife, it's the 2-time rule. You go eat in a restaurant the first time and it's great. And you're like, man, this is the best place on earth. This is fantastic. And then you go, it's the second time you're going to go. Guarantee it. You're going to go the second time and it'll either be mediocre or it'll be bad. That is the rule. It's a 2-time rule. Now, after you get past the second time, then you're clear. Then it's going to be good again. Then you're okay. But it's that second time that's going to get you.
You have to get over the hump.
You have to get over the hump.
Test that out with your expectations from the first time.
I don't know. Yeah, it might be. Try that theory out on yourself. Go eat a place and see if it's good. If it's good.
No, wait, can I want you to finish talking about your review, but then I need your opinion on a restaurant situation that we had.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm just talking out of my head now.
Oh, okay.
Can I just say, our background, that little yellow knob, it looks like my shoulder. It
does.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's so funny.
And it does.
There you go.
Wow. All right. So this is Gina Ramona's restaurant dilemma.
Yeah. Well, and it kind of, because I'm just like weighing about whether I'm going to try it again. So,
okay, go ahead.
We don't really like go out to dinner very much, but we've been kind of like exploring it more. And so I said, okay, they put one of those conveyor belt sushi restaurants kind of close to us.
Ooh, okay.
So I said, let's go try it, and it's us and our little almost 3-year-old. So, it's kind of like a commitment for us to have to go out to dinner. But we went there once with my parents and it went really well. So we went, that part of it was okay. But so about like 10 minutes into it, I look down and there's like an inch of water underneath our table and it's like flooding. And we tell the waitress and she's like, oh, they're working on the plumbing. So there's a giant, and like a disclaimer, the place is like pretty new. I mean, I think it only opened 2 months ago. So, especially modern construction is not great. So I'm like, man, I've worked in new buildings. That stuff is all broken all the time. It was understaffed. Like half the machines weren't working right. It was like, it definitely felt like a bubblegum was keeping everything together type of situation. So like they moved us to another table. And then, like, it's the kind of place you put the plates in, like, after you're done with them. And when you get 15 plates, you get a little toy that comes out. And so we were like, oh, man, like, we're not going to get our toy now because we had to move to another table. Like, so, and then it was just, like, crazy. The water, like, they flooded, like, half the restaurant.
Oh, it
like, it was not, but they brought a mop out. It didn't stop. Oh, we were like, it's not stopping.
The whole restaurant was like practically it was like half empty,
and it was a Friday. Like we got there early on a Friday, and it was like there was like 30 people waiting outside.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say,
Oh, you're leaving.
It was like half empty, but there was like 1 million people waiting outside because they couldn't seat anyone because the whole place is flooded.
Right. Wow.
So, like, we're sympathetic people and both have worked, like in these kind of jobs where I'm like, I don't blame none of the people working there, and we weren't obviously. We were nice, and we ended up getting extra free toys because we were nice and we asked about the toys. So like that definitely redeemed that part of the experience. And like I don't know, like the service was like questionable. Obviously, they were very distracted with the thing that was going on. So I'm like, do we try it again? Should I wait a long time until things are more stable there?
Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. This is Harold Dufresne's line of questioning.
Okay.
Now you were sitting there and it was flooding, and they had to move you, and your eating experience got messed up, and it was still flooding while you were there. Did the manager come out and apologize?
No, but the people were very apologetic. Like everyone was really nice and apologetic to us.
Question
but
number 2.
We didn't speak to any.
Okay. Question number 2. Question number 2. Did they come and say, this one's on the house?
No way.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. That would have been my first question. All right. That would have been my thing.
And that was definitely something that we said to each other. Was that
I would have said
definitely not trying to get a discount or something.
I would have said this is what I would have done if it would have been Harold Dufresne.
I'm curious to hear because I mean,
yeah, I would have said, hey. No, I would have said, hey. I would have said, excuse me, ma'am. I mean, I'm walking in water over here and we're eating. I said, I can't enjoy my meal. I know we ate, but I mean, this is uncalled for. You know, I mean, my shoes are wet. I hate wet shoes. I have a hole in the bottom of my shoe now. My socks are wet.
He was wearing sandals.
With my feet are wet.
I always
can y'all do something for me? I mean, and they probably would have comped your meal. But
yeah, they might.
I would have asked. I mean, myself, I would have asked.
Yeah.
But you did ask, and they did it offer. This is what I would. You want to know what I'd personally do? I would write them an email.
Oh, this is a good idea. Yeah, we could.
Yes, I would write the owner an email,
and that is the way to do it because I don't want to do that face to face in a restaurant.
100%, and some people don't. Yeah, I understand.
The personality out of it.
Yeah,
that is kind of cute.
Yeah. So you write them an email, and you say, "Look, this is the second time. The first time was fantastic," and you praise them. You say the first time was fantastic. We went with my in-law. Everything was good. My mom, everything was great. Second time, and you explain what happened. And you say, no, we really want to try it, but we're kind of hesitant, and I just want to bring your attention, that kind of put a bad taste in our mouth. And probably if that's a good owner, they'll probably say, look, next time you come in, mention my name, tell them that whoever Joe said that I'll give you a discount, a 50% discount, or next time your meal's on me, or whatever they're going to say. But if it's a good owner and he really cares, or she cares, if they really care, they're gonna offer you something. They're gonna say,
and I will. Part of the reason that obviously we weren't gonna do anything is that they were. I mean, it was a mess. And again, it was new. It's a new restaurant, so everyone who works there is new.
I understand.
I have been there. I totally get that, and I don't disagree with what you're saying. I'm just saying, that was definitely our reasoning for I'm not gonna follow these.
But you know how hard it is to find a new customer if it's a good owner, and there's my opinion, and look. You might not even want a freebie. You just want a sorry. Look, I'm sorry. Next time we're gonna make sure, we're gonna. But
I want a new pair of sandals for my wife.
But a good owner will say, you know what? I'll make it up to y'all. That's what a good owner does. A good owner of a restaurant. If they don't say nothing and they just ignore you, then guess what? They're scumbags. Right? You probably don't want to go there again anyway, because I'm just saying,
Right.
Because look, I already told I went to eat at a burger place, and it was an expensive burger place about 45 miles from here. And I paid good bucks for those burgers, and I complimented the guy. And while it wasn't a bad experience, it was a compliment. I said, man, look, I'm going to tell you something. Those pickles that you have are fantastic. We enjoyed everything about the plate, but your pickles were out of this world. They were like homemade pickles. I said, I just want to let you know, your wait staff was great and everything was good. He wrote me back an email. He said, oh, but I appreciate the feedback so much, positive or negative. Next time you come in, I'll make sure that they know. I'll give you a free container of pickles. So next time I went in, I said, look, whatever his name is, said you give me, and they came out with 2 buckets of pickles.
Whoa!
So it's always good to give feedback, negative or positive. And look, if your third meal, if you go eat again and he gives you a discount or whatever they do, and it's good, follow up and say, look, we followed up on it, and I'm going to tell you, your place was fantastic. We have faith in you now. We're going to be back for sure. Makes the owner feel better. That's Harold Dufresne's advice.
Very nice.
That's why I asked. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get more if you say, and I'm like the same way. I don't want to say something in a restaurant. You know, I feel like I just want to go. I don't want no stress. I don't want to be put under stress. But if you write an email follow up,
yeah, that's a good point.
And then you follow up again, whether it's good or bad. You follow up again. If it was a good experience the fourth time, you let them know. We appreciate your comp meal. We appreciate you giving us a 50% discount to try you out again. I tell you what, you got a customer for life. It don't matter if you're never going to go back again, but at least they're going to feel good. You know, they're going to say, yeah, that's my opinion. Take it or leave it.
Thank you. I wish we had a theme song to play after that. That was really official.
Harold's advice. Harold's advice.
Harold's advice.
Life lessons with Harold Dufresne.
Oh,
that's good.
Oh, do that again. Do that again.
No, we're ridiculous.
Life lessons.
Get out here, Danny Bobby. There's
but I think
in town.
And look, I'm going to tell you this from experience. Like if I get like if somebody calls me and complains, I know there's always two sides of a story when they complain. But if somebody calls me and praises somebody or whatever, I always look into. I always appreciate it. And for y'all, for the inconvenience y'all were put through, I think they should have comped your meal. That's my opinion. I got comp meals for less than that.
It was a lot. It was definitely it was a lot.
Yeah.
But they were like, I mean, again, like it was a mess there.
Oh,
like,
I understand.
That's the problem.
But it's not your fault that it's a mess in there.
That's true.
And it's not your fault that you're there to eat and have the experience of eating. It ain't you didn't ask to go in a swimming pool and eat. If you wanted to go in a pool to eat, you would have went to the Holiday Inn and went to the swim up bar and got nachos and cheese and be eating in the pool. Okay. Yeah, it's not your fault. Good night. Yeah. But it's not your fault. So I think
you're right. The best thing I can say is that I was really happy to be walking out of that restaurant and not one of those people that was waiting to get into that flooded mess.
I know.
I was like, oh my God, you got to tell people what's going on here.
Follow up and do an email, but be polite, be professional.
Yeah. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write it for me.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that's a good question. Very good. I'm happy to give that advice.
Hey, Gene, was it Kuras?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that'll be easy because they have big chain. I know they're great, but this is a new one.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
We've been to 2 other locations that are
and they're great.
Closer but this one's close actually.
Well, you might if it's a chain, you may have to call you may not get as much action if it's a chain, you may get better action because
that's what I was thinking.
I think it's worth a try either way, but especially if it's a chain, I don't really feel that. I don't feel because it's different if you're like dealing with a mom and pop restaurant. I'm not trying to,
I think a chain will go up and beyond.
Well, I can at least get a coupon that I'm like, you can't dispute this. It has a barcode on it.
25% or 50%.
Close that day. You know what I mean?
Like, I know it was crazy. I was like, this is horrible on a Friday
you close
night.
it up.
To do that to workers too is just like not cool.
Well, and you know what? That chain has an app, so like you can see how long the wait is, like at their restaurants. And I'm always checking just because I like to see like when the least amount of wait is, which is why we went on Friday at like 4:30. And so that restaurant always has a way longer wait than all the other locations, and I'm just like, yeah, that makes I could understand that being
right.
There.
They're always just trying to mop.
Exactly, they're just spending the whole time mopping. They can't do anything else.
Yeah, and Gene, I understand. I mean, I understand. Sometimes you might not want to go deal with it, and because I'm gonna be honest with you, if it's a chain, they probably don't care. The workers probably are gonna not even tell you. That's why I guarantee you, if that would have been a mom and pop shop, and the owner would have been in there, they would have comped your meal.
Yeah, well, and that's different, and that's another reason I'm not gonna because I work for a chain. Like, I get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with you. You got to deal with this crap. Whatever. Yeah. I'll write an email to a robot who will give me a coupon.
Look, whenever we went to Wisconsin this past September, we went eat at a place, and I forgot what the situation was. My wife ordered. I ordered stuff. Ordered appetizer. The appetizer they were out of like 2 or 3 things. I'm like, man, they're out of everything. So I said, well, give me this. And then they brought it out. It was the wrong stuff. And I said, man, it's the wrong stuff. And, I'm sorry. So the manager comes. He says, look, they told me you ordered a bunch of stuff and we were out. and I know they brought your own food just now. He said, order whatever you want, and this entire meal's on us. You don't have to worry about nothing. You know, it's taken care of. I said, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I had a coupon. That's whenever I went, I had all those food gift cards. So the next time we went to eat again. But of course, I took care of the waitress. You know, I gave her extra tip that night. You know, the bill was whatever, $50 I gave her I probably gave her 20. You know, I gave her above and beyond the 30% that I, you know, I usually go about 30, 20, 25, depending. You know, I like the tip. I'll be honest with you. I'm a tipper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's good. If it's good.
We do that email, and maybe in a few months they'll be better. You know.
Well, that's what I said. Where I'm like, I know how this. Like, I've worked for these kind of places before. Like, give it a few months. They'll fix the plumbing. Like, they'll figure out. I worked at a store where they didn't have the air conditioning fixed for like 2 years. Like, I just know how it goes.
Yeah, and it's not the worker's fault.
No, and that's why I'm like, you people have to deal with flood water. That's not stopping.
And they're probably like, oh, I gotta go to work. What a day, you know. Everybody was angry because it was flood. All I want to do is just go make my living so I can pay my rent, and I got to deal with
imagine if I yelled at them for something that they had no control over.
Yeah, I don't. I don't ever yell.
I'm not saying that. I never said that. Yeah, don't.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying in general. I never.
But someone else would.
Aaron, you got yelled at?
Oh no, I was gonna say that they probably get yelled at all day. You know?
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Someone else, like so many other people, would have reacted crazy because it was a lot. I was like, oh my god, and like we had our kid, you know. Like, it was a lot.
I cannot stand somebody like they do that to my workers, and we're security guards, and they'll come to the gate and it's like, this is BS, man. I gotta show you my. This is BS. You know, like yelling at the poor worker making. Just trying to make a living, you know, and it's like, why? Who are you that you're going to just think that you're better than everybody else, that you just going to complain? It don't do you no good to complain. You're still going to have to show your freaking ID. So complain all you want. And you know what I do? I told the girl, this is what I do. They complain. I should have said this. But anyway, so I tell them, I say, you know what? I said, they're going to complain because it's their turn to get searched. Well, guess what? For the next week, it'll probably be your turn to get searched again. And you know what? And whenever you're complaining, I already told the guy too. I said, go ahead and complain. I said, you're going to work. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. I get paid. In a few hours, I'm going home and drink beer. I don't care what you do. Right. I'm getting paid for today. Go home. You don't want to show your ID. You don't want to get searched. There's a roll. Good day.
Right.
Hey, I'm going inside. I'm going home tonight with my money. And I'm going to drink some beer.
Right.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Well, I have to go to work. I'll show you my ID. Yeah, I thought so. So. Don't bring my. Guess what? I'm gonna go home tonight and chat with my after show chat peeps. Won't bother me.
Right.
Don't tell those people about our show. I know. Yeah, don't tell these hypothetical people about our show.
Yeah, you go. No, I don't say that. You go home. Go home, sir. Go home. And whenever you get home and your wife wants to know why you're home at 8:00 in the morning and you didn't go to work that day, you have a good one. Okay.
Right.
She'll be waiting with that rolling pin.
You didn't show your ID again? Bing.
How many times I told you? Joe. I was going to say Steve, but there's a Steve in the chat. How many times I told you, Joe?
You sound like Flex.
It was Flex who didn't want to show his ID. I'll be honest.
Damn it.
You see, I don't have to show you my ID. You see?
Yeah, you are so good at that. Oh my god.
All righty.
I feel like those kind of people that. Oh, sorry, Ramona. What's that?
No,
that was it.
Oh.
All right, I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna put watch party on another back burner.
Hold on,
for a
Harold.
minute.
Yeah, wait, Aaron was
Oh
gonna
no,
say
sorry,
something.
really quick.
Oh,
I was just
sorry.
gonna say, those people that act like that are usually ones that have never been in that situation of
Customer
working
service.
those jobs.
100%. 100%. Yeah, they don't have to deal with the aggravation of people.
They have
And,
no clue, you know.
And I feel bad for workers getting yelled at. And I had one lady. Yesterday I was in a convenience store and I was in line, and I don't even know what she was arguing about. But then I went to the self. I said, I'm going. It was a little convenience store. I went to the self checkout instead. I said, I'm not waiting behind this lady. She was arguing about 37 cents. 37 cents and yelling at the man, at the little girl working, and then they called the man. The manager had to come and explain to. I'm like, I told him, like, 30 cents. I said, if I'd have had, I don't have no change in front of him. I didn't have no dollars either. If I'd had some change or a dollar in my pocket, I would have put that dollar on the table and said, here, just take.
Yeah,
take,
leave her
you know,
alone.
leave it. Leave it. I had a hot dog to buy. I had a hot dog and two hot dogs and an orange soda. He knows. I had 2 hot dogs and an orange soda to buy.
Oh.
I didn't. That was a fresh memory to me. I know you told me, but I don't.
Yeah,
remember much.
it wasn't for me, Angelo. It was a guy. My wife felt bad. He was outside. He was like, "I'm so hungry."
Oh,
he
yeah,
was a homeless dude. Yeah, and my wife we went in to buy. I was looking for ketchup packs. They have a new contest. I'm looking for ketchup packs. If anybody has any ketchup, Heinz ketchup. We'll talk about that in a. Yeah, I'll bring that up. But then the guy told my wife, he said, "I'm so hungry," and so my wife said, "Let's buy him a couple of hot dogs and orange soda." I said, "Yeah, you're right. Let's get him a couple of hot dogs." I'm stealing these people's condiments pack, so I'm going to buy a couple of hot dogs for him. Man, I don't want the hot dog, but I'm going to buy it for him. Oh, he was so grateful. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And you should have said. And now you have to, if you ever find any ketchup packets, legally binding contract.
Oh, you have ketchup packs? Lane? I gotta know. Lane, I'll hit you up in a little bit. Yeah. If I'd had dollars or $5 or even a $5, I would have given him a $5 with that 2 hot dogs. I didn't have no money at all in my wallet. Mr. Muscles must have been digging in there.
I know. He's
actually, I gave all my money. I gave all my ones and all to the restaurant we went to eat at that day. So I gave all my money, whatever cash I had, for a tip. So, all right. Little known Harold Dufresne fact: give all my money away for tip. All righty, and I did see somebody, Mr. Bones.
Oh yeah,
remember Mr. Bones?
Oh yeah,
so Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones.
Sitting at the counter.
Hey, Harold.
Waiting.
Wow.
Yes.
Did you guys come across seeing Poos on America's Got Talent?
Yeah, I saw he was going to put. That's what gave me an idea. Maybe putting Mr. Muscles on America's Got Talent next.
Oh my gosh.
Do we want to watch it? I have it ready to go.
Yeah, I don't think we can get in trouble, can we?
No, I don't. No, there's no music or anything playing with it. We could just.
No, I know, but it's with neither does WWE.
Yeah, I don't know.
From the network.
Yeah,
NBC is very strict like WWE.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really think they are. I love to watch. I mean, I love to watch it. But WWE and NBC and all that, they're pretty strict about those things.
Okay, let's watch it after the show.
Yeah, well, I saw it. I mean, he puts the curse on Simon Cowell.
Yes.
He put the curse on him. Yeah, I don't. I would like to put it on, but
we should have.
Let's don't.
Yeah, they are weird guys.
Yeah, I think music's okay a lot of times. I think what killed us was that music video. I think if we would have just played "Oh Sherry," it would have been okay. I think it was the music video.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think it was the music video. Same thing with WWE. Whenever we did it, it was the video part that gets us. Because music, if you put music up, it said this artist allows you to use the music. You can't make money off the YouTube video, but they allow the music.
Take it down.
Yeah, they'll allow the music. But if you put the video there, they no. This is no. No. Oh, see? You see? You see? He even talked about it. He got kicked off. Oh. I told you. You even talked about it, Angelo, and you got kicked off. I told you.
I know.
Oh.
That's Vince McMahon sitting there chain smoking still. Now he's
Him
got
and,
that
the,
weird mustache.
him and the president of NBC. Yeah, you
That's
can't
it.
take it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All righty.
House. Ready for action.
And they gave Clownbus a strike too. I think that's what.
Yeah, a while back.
What?
Yeah.
For the America's Got Talent thing?
Yeah, I think he showed it on his channel.
Lame.
Yeah. So, all righty. Well, let's push Watch Party back another week. We had guests on tonight. Hey, look, we want to thank. Unless anybody else has anything before we call it a night.
No. Thanks to the Nonstop To Cairo.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Awesome.
Very, very good. I'll be 100% honest with you, and the gang knows this. I was nervous with them. Not nervous like with them, but I'm always nervous when we have a guest because if we don't know them, if I don't know them, I get kind of nervous. You know, I'm like, I don't know these, but these two guys were fantastic. Like always my fears are not nonsensical because all these people we have on are fantastic. And I trust this. Now I trust this publicist that I'm working with to, if she says you know, have these people on, I have fairly confident that they're good. Because I tell you what, Ash, August, and Nick, they were fantastic.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Yeah. Very passionate about their music, and we are right, Ramona, and whenever we say, you could tell they love their music, and they do it for the love of the music and not for the money.
Yeah.
So Aaron, like you, I think they're really passionate about their music, and
totally,
it's good to see.
Yeah.
I knew that's why I like their music.
Yeah. Well, it's like all of us. We all love what we're doing, and it's not like a chore, or it's not like some
A
generic
job. Yeah.
thing we're just putting out because we have to. Like, we love doing this.
Yeah.
We love, like, I was talking to him earlier. I was like, I can't wait to hang out with you guys. Like, and I was like naming it. I was like, and Krista's probably gonna be there, and like Steve, you know, I was like talking about everybody, and I'm just like, I get excited, you know, just to hang out with everybody.
I'm sorry, Tiny Tim. I'm sorry we get pushed back more and more.
Yeah, next Sunday for sure. We'll just do a nice clean watch.
We'll do a good little watch
Yeah,
party.
an old fashioned watch.
We'll do an old fashioned watch party.
Old fashioned.
Do an old fashioned watch party.
Watch party.
But if you don't know what a watch party is, I think Tiny Tim, you already saw one about watch parties, I'm sure.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We don't do it that much anymore.
No, we don't. Sunday nights was supposed to be all slow nights. Like, Sunday night's gonna be a slow night. We're just gonna do watch parties.
I know it really was. Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's one of our busier nights.
Yeah.
So, there we go. But Tiny Tim, Tiny Tim, you're gonna. Oh, let me hurry and announce this too, real fast. Next Sunday, Red Scare is gonna join us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'll tell Red Scare. I'll talk to Red Scare. We'll make sure that Red Scare contributes some.
Oh, that's
videos
perfect. Yeah.
Watch
That's
party.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Because and Tiny Tim, if you just find a funny video, a funny commercial, old commercial or something, that's what we do for watch parties. We just watch those things, and we laugh. And but Red Scare is gonna come on, and we're gonna have a good old fashioned watch party.
Tonight.
And what a watch party is, we'll find stuff like this video real fast. Just give you a little example. Watch it this.
Little taste.
Grandpa, little taste of watch party in case you don't know.
Grandpa.
Ready?
Let's raise some ruckus, baby. What do you say?
Let's raise some hell. Let's raise some hell. I say let's raise some ruckus. No, I say let's raise some cane.
Let's raise some cane.
Listen to this band.
Oh my goodness.
Ain't no shame. Ain't no blame. One same.
Oh my goodness.
Time. Raise some cane. Make it right.
All right, this guy with the hat in the background right here, he looks like from Booger, but when Booger was in that Better Off Dead, when he had the top hat, like Better Off Dead. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What a great video. And watch. Yeah, watch it this.
That's impressive to be walking in those heels on the beach sand.
Yeah, she didn't sink in at all. Oh, brotherhood.
I'm just mad at this Party City top hat. It's not real. Oh, a top hat. Come on.
Only thing you're about to get is true.
All right, thank you.
My favorite part of the whole thing is that you could tell that the drummer was playing real soft because he didn't want to make a lot of noise while they're doing the video.
You're about
barely moving.
You're about it. You need to go read the comments. Somebody said in the comments that, "Oh, that drummer respects noise artness."
Yeah, totally. He's playing so soft.
That's what I was dying at because it sounds so loud in the song, and I was like, "That does not fit the guy."
I know, it's so funny. You gotta go read the comment. Boy, that drummer really respects noise utterance. And like if you see the video too, if you go watch that video, like you see people pass and they don't even look at these people they don't even glance at these people. You know, it's like when Mr. Muscles was on the beach in California, nobody even took a glance at him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like nobody.
Are they on like Venice Beach or something?
Yeah, they must be.
Yeah,
Yeah, they must be.
Yeah, they're like, oh, another one of these things. Okay.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like hot. The weather, like it looked like moderate, like
Yeah,
probably,
and it might be on the East Coast. I mean, it might be.
yeah,
I don't
who
know where
knows?
they
Yeah,
are. I
but
mean,
it didn't look like very beachy.
Yeah,
like very.
World, huh?
But Tiny Tim, that's what we do on Watch Party. We just have fun with videos we find like that.
That was
Also
quite an
more
example.
commercials, but I wanted to show that one. I thought that
That's
was a good one.
That's a good one.
it.
Now I gotta look it up. San Diego Reader. That would kind of make sense because San Diego is overcast in the morning.
Encinitas?
Yeah. Well, that's where it's at.
Oh, they're from Encinitas, California, which makes
Okay.
a lot of sense because
Yeah.
that is like the epitome of when you think of Spicoli surf dudes.
Oh, okay.
It's a big surf. It's a cool little spot, but it's definitely that vibe. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that totally makes sense.
Yeah, an
Yeah.
aged version of that.
I love that top hat.
Top hat.
He definitely, I feel, other than the outfit that the lead singer rolled out of bed in, I feel like the top hat outfit was the most curated look.
That lead singer says something I don't know about him. He looks like
There's something going on. I don't know what's happening.
He made me feel tired.
He did. He has some soul size too. It looked like he has no life in him. You know,
I can't. He does the least convincing lip syncing.
Ain't no Nonstop To Cairo. I tell you that. Ain't
All stop. Yeah, put on the brakes.
Yeah, pump the brakes.
All righty. Okay, well, thanks. Oh, and next week is Red Scare out. We'll reach out to do a watch party with Red Scare. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope everybody had a good time. I hope y'all enjoyed our guest, Nonstop To Cairo. I always get nervous when we have a guest, but they always it always redeems my fate in humanity when we have them on. Because I tell you what, that's another bunch of good, two good dudes that we have right there on the show.
It always feels good to connect with other authentic people.
It does, and I think they caught our vibe, and they were, I think they really did. So we're gonna do that next week. Wednesday we'll have another show for you guys, and
hey, your grandson has a question, man.
Oh, what's that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Figure it out.
We're gonna do that. I ain't asked the tough questions. How many?
You don't have to say right now.
Yeah, you don't have to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll have you in a couple of weeks, Lane. I'll get with you. Maybe whenever Gene and Ramona come back from the gathering.
Yeah, maybe
like
2
2
week
weeks
or
from
the
now.
week after.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
Coming up so fast.
Yeah,
I know it's next week.
Yeah, we'll have y'all on a couple of weeks. We'll do y'all on a Sunday night because 10:30 is a little bit too late. And but we definitely have to do it because I'm telling you what, a couple of weeks from now it's gonna be back to school for these kids. I mean, they don't.
That's not what they want to hear. Don't be saying that.
Right? Yeah. No. Yeah.
Back to school. Back to school.
Well, you know what's funny? The way schools are here, literally, I think my dad's a teacher. I think Friday was his last day.
Yeah.
So schools go a lot later here. They go till like the end of June.
Wow.
Yeah, there's still kids in school here because they had that teacher strike here, so they're like still in school till like next week. I'm like,
wow. Well, Tiny Tim, we'll look at your schedule. We'll make sure everybody's on the same page, and we'll do it in a couple of weeks, probably mid-July. We'll do it in the mid-July, and we'll do it before the Philadelphia trip for sure.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, we'll do it, and then we'll do that, and even if we want to, we could pre-tape it and play it too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we could pre-tape it. We could pre-tape it and play it even. But we'll talk about it, Lane. And good question. How many songs do you guys have? Very good.
Awesome question.
I'm going to count. I'm going to count how many songs.
You better.
Me and Lane's taking a road trip tomorrow. We're gonna go count the songs from.
That's it. You're just gonna drive around until you listen to all the songs.
All the songs. 10 years, over 10 years worth of songs. That's a good roll. 15 years. What am I talking about? 15 years. That's a good roll.
Good for them.
Yeah. Congratulations to them. All righty. I guess that's all we got. Take us home, Angelo, unless somebody else has something.
I do.
Okay.
Happy anniversary, babe.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to you guys. And may y'all have what year is this?
It's number 800.
800.
Wow. As many songs as Nonstop To Cairo. That's how many years, yo.
Yeah.
Big number.
All right, gang. All right. Let's take us home.
Right. Bye.
It's going to be that time of the night when we gather to chat all night. Come join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing it, cool shots. Watch a video live, blah, blah. Well, join us and then no care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat with everywhere and Angelo can you see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Games going on. We don't know what else to sing about. So there is something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it is, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up.